Hey guys, and welcome to Lingerie News TV. Happy 4th of July to everyone. First, I want to talk about the border crisis and of course John MaCAfee's suspicious death. But before we go any further, I want to speak on my experience crossing the border illegally in 1992. Imagine running for your life because somebody wants to kill your child, and then you pay thousands to come to this country just to find yourself in the same predicament. We literally were chased with machetes because the people smugglers wanted to rape my mom and my aunt. We were then lost for 3 days without food or water. Miraculously, somebody was gracious enough to give us a pot of beans and rice and a gallon of water. That gave us enough energy to finally find the freedom we all are seeking. These people in my country are running for their lives, and there's no such thing as a better option. I understand why people are coming to this country, and I'm glad that they are. However, I find myself debating a lot with some Republicans when it comes to immigration, and I can honestly say I understand both sides. I understand that people in this country don't want people to come here illegally because it ultimately drags in the worst of the worst. I mean, look at what's happening right now in Mexico, in the border of Mexico and the United States. They're literally bringing in tons and tons of fentanyl-laced pressed pills that actually look like pharmaceutical pressed pills. These pills are killing people. In my opinion, let the women and children in only. And I say this because they are the most vulnerable in these countries. These countries are machistas, Chavism, I believe that's the proper word. And it's a man's world. These women are raped. These children are kidnapped. They are being forced into gangs. And if the parents reported it to the police, they kill more of their children, and so on. Hey guys. All right, so let's talk about John MaCAfee. 75-year-old John MaCAfee was found dead from an apparent suicide in the Barcelona, Spain jail hours before he was supposed to be extradited to the United States. In my opinion, he is another Dr. Sebi gone too soon. John MaCAfee made millions with his antivirus software that came out in 1987. He then lost everything in 2008. He got in trouble with the Belizean government because John MaCAfee is known to give computers to people, including people in our own governments, and he would spy on them, and therefore he became a whistleblower in many ways. According to this tweet here, I am content here. I have friends, the food is good, all is well. Know that if I hang myself, a la Epstein, it would be no fault of mine. May he rest in peace. John MaCAfee, he is a hero in my eyes. He also predicted that governments would retaliate against those who use crypto and whatnot, such as China. If you think about it, the United States depends so highly on petrodollar that for somebody else to come up with another kind of currency, especially a digital currency that anybody can access without having any documents or anything. Hillary's private server also used the MaCAfee-owned MX Logic spam filtering software, which is susceptible to a security breach, and made the information of her server accessible to MaCAfee employees during the numerous intervals in which her emails were passed through the MXL Logic system. His last tweet, or one of his last tweets, is, "I am content here. I have friends. The food is good. All is well. Know that if I hang myself, a la Epstein, it would be no fault of mine." Now, could he have possibly have been killed for just for tax evasion? I mean, how many people in this country are wanted for tax evasion and millions? I mean, I doubt the government's after to kill them. Some people think it was the Belizean government. I doubt it. He was literally turned over to the United States authorities just hours before he was found hanged in his cell. He also, even his wife said that in his last message to her is like, I look forward to talking to you tonight, so and so. John MaCafee ran for president in 2016 and in 2020. His reasons for running is because there is nobody running for president that knows how to handle cyber attacks, or cyber wars. He believes the biggest threat to America was cyber wars, which, as we do see that there are hackers out there who do take companies hostage. John MaCafee ran for president in 2016 and 2020. His reasons for running was that he believed that there is no candidate out there that knows how to handle cyber war, which is one of the biggest threats to America. He believes that we can be taken advantage of by countries like China. All they have to do is cut off our power supply and all of our technology devices, everything that we depend on nowadays to make the world go round.
I blame the U.S. authorities for this tragedy. Because of these politically motivated charges against him, my husband is now dead. His last words to me were, "I love you and I will call you in the evening." He did not deserve to die in a filthy prison like a caged animal.
If you want, you can have no wallet other than the wallet in your head. And you have $1 trillion and you can cross any border in the world and no one knows. You're crossing with $1 trillion. No, I do not believe in gold or silver.
The NSA helped create every single encryption algorithm that we use and therefore can get access to whatever they want.